Happy May 1st. I'm super pumped. I'm super pumped because there's a lot of video content that I'm going to be putting out next couple weeks. Actually, start Monday. But this is for all my Instagram, peeps, all my Instagram followers. I don't have a lot of them, so I'm kind of starting from scratch. But one of the things I'm inspired to do right now is I want to create for the next 30 days. Today's May 1st. For the next 30 days, I want to shed light into my world as a business owner. 30 days of being a business owner and working from home during the COVID-19 pandemic. So I'm super pumped about this. It's going to be really informal. I'm just going to be shedding light on things that I'm dealing with as a business owner every day, some things that inspire me. I'm just going to have fun with this. So this is the first time I've ever decided to do something like this on Instagram. If any of you guys already know me, I don't get on Instagram a lot. I don't get on it as much as I should, but that's okay. You got to start somewhere. So what's going on in my world today? I've talked with a couple of my clients this morning and have really, learned however you want to put it. I've heard some really inspiring stories, and I'm going to talk with you guys about those. Like, what the heck is going on in my world? So if you don't already know, I own a company called Entreprov. We are in the digital marketing space, so we focus on helping companies really just craft the right message to the right person at the right time. That's what we like to call personal touch engagement. But when COVID-19 hit, it flipped things upside down, not just for my business, but for a lot of my clients as well. And one of the things that I've just been trying to do is really just trying to figure out ways to help them. So I've been obsessed looking into resources, and after I've compiled enough resources and shared that with them, now it's really about figuring out what tools do they need to be successful. Now, we've worked with some companies that are, I like to say, they haven't been too online friendly or really comfortable with being online. So with this whole thing happening, everybody has got to make a shift. But one of the companies that I want to talk about today, I'm super pumped about what they have going on. It's Ballard Vine Works, and what they do is pretty cool. They actually take wine barrels from local vendors throughout the area. They take these wine barrels and then they strip them apart. They strip them down to the bare minimum, and then they rebuild them, and then they turn them into these beautiful wine racks. They turn them into table counters, all types of stuff. Like I wish I had some photos to share on this video with you. Down the road I will. I'm going to figure out some ways to do that. But they got hit really hard because they were in Pike Place Market. And anybody who's ever been to Seattle, or if you live in Seattle, Pike Place Market is a beautiful experience for anybody to go there. But if you're a business owner there, you probably depend on a lot of foot traffic. There's all the tourists. We get a lot of tourists. But right now, because of what's happening, there's no tourists traveling anywhere around the world, which is it's crazy. But so they, back to my main story before I digress. They depended on foot traffic, and when this COVID-19 hit, it just put their business on the full stop. And we've been pushing them to get them online, but it's taken a little bit of time to do that. But what's happening, they have jumped online and fully embraced it. And what's really cool about what's going on in their world is they've been hitting Facebook, hitting Instagram, and before they would do a post or two and not get much activity. But now it's like they're blowing up. So somehow just overnight they're blowing up, where people are liking the posts that they make, sharing the posts that they make. They're getting new customers from some of the posts that they make on the products that they're doing. So it's been really exciting, and I was talking with them this morning about, how that's been, how that transition to getting more aggressive online has been working for them. So that was really fun. Another thing that they're doing that I thought was really cool is they're taking these wine barrels, they're stripping them down and turning them into pottery plants, which they've sold a ton of them. Like, in fact, there was one customer that bought 40 of them. 40 of them. That's crazy. Crazy cool, not crazy bad. So they've been making their adjustments. Another company I talked with this morning is a local business owner of Clementines. I love their shop, and I love their staff, their team. They're really cool to work with. She has been making a huge shift as well. We've been working with them, making them helping them transition online, and they have been active in doing that. But now they're more aggressive. But what I like about what she's doing, the owner, which she made a decision when this pandemic first hit that she wanted to contribute to some kind of cause. Of course, everything's impacting her business, but she wanted to see if she could find a way to band together and help other businesses as well. So one of the things that she's been doing that has been really cool to be a part of is she's dedicated 25% of every sale that she makes to local charities, not like big charities like Red Cross, but small charities that aren't concerned with trying to take overhead. They're really trying to directly benefit somebody in need, whether it's school children that don't get lunches all the time, or stuff like that. And one of the charities, or not charities, but one of the businesses she's been working with is called Musang Seattle, which Musang is a restaurant, but when COVID-19 hit, they decided to flip their entire kitchen and turn it into kind of like a community-based kitchen where they're putting together lunches for kids who aren't, that would normally get meals because they are going to school, but they're not because they're staying at home and their parents may not have the money to afford regular meals on throughout the day. So it's been really cool working with all that, stuff going on and making a difference. So we've been working with her, pushing out those campaigns, and it's been she's been getting a lot of activity because of it. But so that's a little bit of what's going on with me, today. Day one of this 30-day thing. It may go longer, we'll see. But I really just wanted to start out and really connect with everybody, my audience, my followers, which, like I said before, I don't have a lot. Hopefully that will increase. We'll work on that. But I'm super stoked. And one more thing, I think today I also have I'm putting together all these different video series, and I'm not going to talk too much in detail. This is just very informal, very laid back. We're going to be launching next week this YouTube series. It's called PTE Short Stories. So to shed light on what that means, PTE stands for Personal Touch Engagement. That's our motto. That's how we do things at Entreprise. We're all about helping companies connect with their customers, or the right customers at the right time, with the right frequency and stuff. So, but anyhow, this PT Short Stories, what's exciting about it is it'll be short stories about businesses that are doing things that is having a huge impact on the customer experience. Things that you may not normally see businesses do, or they're taking their customer engagement up to another level by being unique. And I am going to be picking apart what are some of the things within those short stories, or within those businesses are doing to be able to get this dramatic result, or in terms of like more customers, or dramatic experience in terms of how the customer feels after. So I'm super pumped, but I'm looking forward to continuing this, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, I guess.